Hi guys, what's happening? I'm a 6, and this video is all about starting an OnlyFans in 2023 with 0 followers. And the one piece of advice that I got that literally took my OnlyFans from just sitting there for like 3 days making no money to getting monthly subscribers, getting tips, getting people that I'm interacting with, and actually making money. The first thing is to start an OnlyFans. There's a couple things you're gonna have to have. If you're in the United States, you are going to have either a state-issued ID, a state-issued driver's license, a passport, and a social media account that you are somewhat active on. So if you're like me and you're starting all new accounts to do this, for privacy reasons, when you go in to do your account verification, that can't be the social media account that you add. They won't share your social media account that you do use for verification with anybody. But it does have to be one that you're somewhat active on. So if you don't have one, get one and start getting active on it so that you can get your account verified so you can become a creator. Then once you start your OnlyFans account, you're going to have to decide whether you want it to be a monthly paid subscription or a free to access and pay-per-view account. So they would have free access to your profile, but then they have to pay to view each one of the posts that you have with content in them. Or they can just pay a monthly fee and then have access to the content that you have on there. I chose to go with the monthly subscription one just because I like that idea of a consistent income every month, like at least a base number that you're starting with, I like that idea a little bit better than pay-per-view content. And then how much to charge for your subscription. So I'm charging a lower amount right now just because I'm newer. I don't have a lot of content. There are some creators on there with, that have been doing this for years. So they have a ton more media, a ton more content than me. They charge more. Maybe I'll change it in the future. For now, it's working for me, so I'm just leaving it where it's at, but it seems to be working, and I'm happy with it. I feel like it's a good amount. I feel like it's a fair amount, and I'm totally happy with the way it's working out now. So yeah, I did go with subscription. I have seen it be successful for girls going both ways. It really just depends, I guess, on how you plan on marketing yourself, how you plan on distributing everything. That's totally up to you. I think either way is totally viable. I just personally liked the idea of a consistent monthly income, like a base amount that you could pretty much count on to start with. I'm sure people will unsubscribe and things like that and not renew. But for the most part, you just have a basic idea of what you can expect each month. And that was what I liked about subscription. And so that is what I went with for mine. Okay, and so the next thing I wanted to talk about is content. There is a lot of people out there making really good quality content. So if you're going to do this, and if you were thinking, I just gotta snap a couple pictures with my phone, post it, and I'll be done. That is just not how it is. It's a lot of work. It's literally replaced a full-time job for me so far in this first couple weeks, with getting everything ready and then going live on it and stuff for the last week. It's literally replaced a full-time job. And I think it's just kind of like anything else in life. You're gonna get out whatever you put into it. So you can do it that way where you're just snapping a couple pictures and throwing them up there, but you're gonna get out what you put in, So if you really want to be successful, you have to be there. You have to be on. You have to be live. You have to be interacting with people. That's how you're making your money. It's not going to be a get-rich-quick scheme. It's going to take kind of a lot of work, especially in the beginning. I don't know if it gets easier. I haven't been doing it long enough to know, but I know that in the beginning, it's definitely taken a lot of work between the research, the sitting there making good content, the videos, pictures, things like that, and then editing and then getting them uploaded. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. My best suggestion for if you're really thinking about doing this and you want to get an idea of what to do, get on OnlyFans. Get on OnlyFans, go look at some of the pages that you can see for free. Look at some of the content that people are creating. That's going to give you an idea of the quality that's going to kind of be expected from people, and not really what you're up against, because I want to say we're all competing, but that's what other people are doing, so that's going to give you a better idea of what other people are doing, so you can kind of that's what's working. You can find who's doing it and who's doing the damn thing. You can tell, and that's what's working, so that's kind of the standard you're going to want to hold yourself to. Speaking of that, if you find this video helpful and you decide that you want to sign up for OnlyFans, use my referral link down in the description. It doesn't take any money from you, but out of the portion of money that OnlyFans takes, I would get a portion of that. So like I said, if you found this video helpful, like and subscribe so I know that you're listening. And if you want more content like 30-day video, 60-day video, 90-day video, make sure you like and subscribe so that I know somebody wants that, and then we'll go ahead and do it. yeah, and if you want to go ahead and sign up for OnlyFans, make sure you use my referral link in the description. Getting followers. So I started with 0 followers. Everything I had to start fresh because I just wanted everything to be kind of private. Ooh, that reminds me. Okay, so I did want to talk about this. I started all of my accounts brand new. Fake name, new accounts, no phone number, new email, everything. And I added no one. 0 people, okay? Let me tell you how strong the algorithms are in these apps. It has only been a couple weeks. And it is already suggesting to me people that you may know, and they are people that I know. So I'm sure that I am also showing up in other people that you may know. And even though it's a different name, if somebody clicks on it and sees my face, they're gonna be like, "What's she doing?" Oh. So if you are on the fence about doing this, if you are terrified, like if your spouse will find out, or your parents will find out, or something like that, if it would ruin your life, don't do it. Because even with making everything brand new, I don't know how these apps know what they know, okay? But it's already commingling. I mean, who I am, like my personal and professional life with this life, you know what I mean? With just people that I know. It's a strong algorithm somehow. I don't even know if it's legal, but it's strong. And so it probably will not stay completely secret for very long. So if it's going to wreck your life, it's not worth it. Don't do it. That was one piece of advice that was really unanimous in all the videos that I watched, all the content that I watched, every article I read. If this is something that's going to wreck you, don't do it. Because it probably won't stay secret for very long. If it's something that's going to harm you emotionally, like if it's not something that you think is kind of sexy and fun and you're enjoying it, you know, don't do it. I mean, you don't want to traumatize yourself or something like that over this. I mean, it's not for everybody. I personally think it's kind of sexy. I think it's hot. I like it. I enjoy this kind of thing, so it works for me. If you don't have that same mentality, find something else. There's a lot of other things you could do. I don't know. Just find something else because it's just not worth the trauma that you're going to do to yourself. So, anyways, back to what I was saying for followers. So I started with 0 followers because I wanted to make all my accounts fresh. But here's the thing. If you don't get followers somehow, you're not going to have fans on OnlyFans because the two are directly linked. So I started on Twitter. I did a couple of like the free trials, and that literally got me nothing but just people that wanted something for free. They didn't want to pay for anything. They just wanted to be there getting stuff for free. And then I put my link in my bio on TikTok, which you have to be super careful doing. You can't even say like link in bio anymore on there, I don't think, without getting your stuff flagged. TikTok is very strict with their content. So you do have to have followers from somewhere in order for this to work. So you're going to want to be putting yourself out there. On Reddit, I know you have to build your karma up before you can even do anything on Reddit. So if you have a new account, get on there now. Start building your karma up now, even while you're getting everything set up and waiting for approval. TikTok, just start posting videos. Even if they're not going viral, you mean just get them out there. And the more you post, the more views you're going to get, the more people you're going to get onto your page. Because that is what's going to link. It's called OnlyFans. I mean, that's what it is. It's basically was meant for people with followers, and that's what it was created for. And there's really not a lot of other ways to get fans other than from another social media platform. So I've really enjoyed doing everything on OnlyFans. I liked even the research. There's a lot of great people that have a lot of good content with a lot of good... I will link the videos of the ones that I found the most helpful down in the description, like That ER Nurse and Michaela Samantry, I think, something like that. But I'll link both of them down in the description. And yeah, like I said, like and subscribe if you want more content like this or if you found this video helpful. So let's get into what I made. So at the end of my first week, okay, so keep in mind, I had 3 days where I did absolutely like nothing, where there was just stagnant, these free users from Twitter coming over, but that's it, okay? So I made, with 3 dead days, I ended up making $66.46. And then after what TikTok took out, I ended up making $53.17 in the first 7 days. So how I did that is with this number 1 tip. This is the tip that it changed everything for me. My account was literally like, I had put a bunch of content in there because I wanted them to have like a little bit of a buildup of content. I didn't want it to be like one post, you know? And then I was watching for the videos because I was like, nothing's happening, you know? And I heard this. Are you ready? Don't give away too much on your post. Like, don't be too revealing. Don't give too much away on your post. Like, just don't. And as soon as I heard that, it clicked. It totally made sense. Nobody wants to buy the ice cream truck when you're handing out the popsicles for free. Once you do that, you're taking away all of the mystery. It is also a good way to be able to have control over who has your more revealing photos. So what was suggested to me was, out of like your whole spread of the photos that you take, you do your little content, create your content, do your little photo shoot, 2 of the least revealing pictures, put those on your post and say, DM me if you want to see more of this, okay? Then they DM you, and then it's people that are actually coming to you, hey, I want to see more, and then you can send them the more revealing photos, and you can pick and choose which ones you send them. And then if you ever end up with a situation where you've had a photo that's been shared, even though it's illegal to do, it can still happen. There's a limited number of people that had access to that photo instead of just everybody that is subscribing to your post or to your profile. So it's a better way to regulate your content and keep control over who gets it. It also keeps some of the mystery alive, and then people can request whatever specific content they want to see. Like, ooh, I want to see this part, or I want to see you with this, or I want to see you in this, And they're not just flooded with everything. I mean, once you're putting everything out there, there's really no mystery left. And so a lot of guys will lose interest. So I literally went back and revised my whole entire thing after this, and it was instantly. I put out another, I think I did like a 5-person 7-day free trial or something like that. And immediately I had people on there, but not just doing the free trial, with their resubscribe on, or just taking advantage of some of the specials that I ran. I ran some like 10% off the first 3 months, taking advantage of those, interacting with me, tipping me, messaging, all of that instantly as soon as I made that change to my profile. So if you do anything, don't be too revealing in your profile. I believe the girl that told me about it even used the example, if you're going to take a picture with like a wet t-shirt on, put like emojis like over the front, the chest part or whatever, and then say, hey, message me for the unedited photo, That way, like I said, there's more mystery there, and you're more in control of who's getting your content and what you get for your content, So, anyways, that is my first week. Thank you guys. And if you guys want a video at 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, like and subscribe, let me know, and I will make that content for you guys. Yes, this is what it is like starting an OnlyFans with 0 followers in 2023. If you're expecting it to just take off and you're making thousands of dollars in your first week, no. No matter how much work you put in, that's just not going to happen unless you already have a lot of followers somewhere. But if you're starting with 0 followers, it's going to be a slower process, But put in the work and you will get there, And don't worry if your body's not a 10. This is one more thing. Don't worry if you're not a 10. There are a lot of girls that are perfect 10s everywhere, okay? People want somebody that's real. People want somebody that, Like I said, you can find a 10 anywhere. And not that it's bad to be a 10. 10s are amazing. I mean, they make the world a better place, of course. But sometimes people they want somebody real. They want somebody quality that they can interact with, that's there, that looks real, I mean, even my husband was like, well, yeah, people get burnt out on perfect after a little while. You can only see so many perfects. He's like, sometimes you just want to see somebody that looks real. And so just be genuine with people, and that's what I found has worked the best. I haven't had anybody be rude to me. I haven't had anybody be critical of me. That is another reason why I chose a subscription price instead of a free one. I feel like the only people that are going to be in there are people that really want to be in there. And so you're not going to have so much of the riffraff that may come along with a free profile. So, yes, that's everything that I got. Like I said, like and subscribe. And if you guys do end up signing up for OnlyFans, use my referral link down in the description. And check out the other content creators that I put down in the description. They have even more information. Thanks. Bye.